Hey, everybody. Jay Hunter Lee here. Thank you for joining me. Let's get started. Well, if it's going to be, it's up to me to fulfill my dreams and possibilities with dedication and motivation to inspire thousands from all nations. When times are tough and breaks you down, just smile with toughness and rebuild from the ground. During tough times, adversity is a lot. Just remember, time flies, but you are the pilot. Good evening, folks. Well, it's not evening yet. It's almost evening. It's 4:33. So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me. Jay Hunter Lee here. Last night we did not do our Monday motivational power talk. So therefore, I'm making it up today with a very, very special topic, right? And the topic I want to talk about today, excuse me for that sneeze. The topic I want to talk to you guys about today is stop dragging dead weight across the finish line. Let me say that again. Stop dragging dead weight across the finish line. I want to give a special shout out, special hello to Diane Rozier. Thank you very much. She has been supportive of me. She just about never miss any of my live. And if she do, she always catch it up. Thank you very much, Diane Rozier, for stopping through. Always a pleasure. So, folks, our topic, stop dragging dead weight across the finish line. A lot of people spend a lot of time trying to convince somebody to be winners. A winner is just not somebody who always wins games, or a winner is not somebody who will always just have all this major success. You know, that doesn't identify you to be a winner. That's a reward for being a winner, right? So want to say hello to Stephanie Wynn. What's up, Stephanie Wynn? In the house, watch your mouth. So where am I starting this off at, folks? Being a winner is not giving up on your goals, your dreams and aspirations. That's what a winner is. The acronym for WIN, W-I-N, is whatever is necessary. You have to do whatever is necessary to get to where you want to go in life, folks, even if it means grinding a little harder than you did yesterday. And guess what? When I tell you stop dragging dead weight across the finish line, I'm telling you to stop trying to pull people along who don't want to be pulled along, right? Stop hanging around people who don't want anything in life. I was listening to one of my mentors, Les Brown, who was speaking once. He talked about a marriage couple who was going through separation or going through a divorce, and they was in the same seminar, but they sat separately from each other. And during the intermission or the time when he was done speaking, he spoke to the male of the two, the man of the two, and said, and the guy told him that, hey, well, she's leaving me because, because I don't have anything. And when he got around to his soon-to-be ex, who was separated, going through the divorce and everything, she said to him, I overheard the conversation, what he said to you. He said, it's not that I don't want to be with him because he doesn't have anything. She said, I don't want to be with him anymore because he doesn't want anything. You got to want success, folks. You got to want it as bad as you want oxygen. Otherwise, don't expect people to try to pull you along. See, there's a quote I put out a couple of years ago. It says, don't force success upon a loser. Stay out of the convincing business. Folks, stay out of the convincing business. Don't try to convince people to be winners. Don't try to convince people to buy a product. If the product is that great, the product will sell itself. If you are that great at what you do, your influence will automatically pour over to those individuals. And just because these are individuals you care a lot about, just because these are individuals you know personally or even in your family, does not mean that they are the ones meant to go with you. Doesn't mean that they are the ones who are meant to cross that finish line with you. You're going to find in entrepreneurship that the people who support you, the people who will cross that finish line with you, will be total strangers. Why is that? Because your brand is worldwide. You make your brand worldwide, and you're going to gravitate people to you that's going to relate to your story, relate to your grind, relate to your struggles. And they're going to see the success that you've had from the struggles that you had to endure. And they'll gravitate to you. They're going to find ways to reach you. They're going to find ways to follow your social media platforms, YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, all of this stuff, right? And they're going to focus on you. They're going to listen to you, just like I've listened to many of my influencers. Les Brown, Lisa Nichols, Tony Robbins, Zig Ziglar when he lived, Dr. Wayne Dyer when he lived, another Dr. Dennis Kimbrough. These are influences of mine. You have yours. Find yours. Or you're going to be an influence to somebody else. They're going to gravitate to you, folks. Listen, don't assume that because you're doing something great, that it's going to be met for the most closest people to you. And don't try to reach back and grab them because you're doing great and try to pull them along where they're going to be pulling the opposite direction. That is called dead weight. Now, I'm not talking about those who may be limping to get to the finish line. That's not dead weight. You might have to slow down a little bit to pull them along, just like everybody's not going to be quick bloomers in their knowledge. Just because you know a lot, it doesn't mean that you're supposed to just keep flying by and the people who are actually trying to learn is not picking it up as fast as you did. Sometimes you're going to have to put on your brakes to help other people. I'm not talking about that. Help as many people as you can. My ultimate goal is to help 50,000 people a year. That's getting ready to get updated with a new goal, right? So you help people. Do what you can to help others as much as you can. But don't spend your time trying to help others who do not want your help. Only thing they're looking for is the attention to go with their problem. They're looking for a handout instead of a hand up. They're looking for people to accept their tickets or the invitation to their pity party. Those are dead weight people, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the people who don't want to get anything out of life. They just want to sit back like a socialist and expect you to build your wealth so that they can eat. That is dead weight, folks. It is what it is. Don't get mad at me. I'm just giving you strong facts. Like they say the truth will set you free, but guess what? It'll piss you off first. So those people like that, one of my friends I'm an influence to, her name is Stephanie Wynn. She's right here. She just spoke to me earlier. I'll pop her information up right here. She just spoke to me earlier. I'm going to tell you, Stephanie Wynn comes and talks to me all the time about a lot of her clients who appears that they want something, but they don't follow suit. They tend to pull in the opposite direction. And I always tell her all the time, you're going to have to let them go. You got to let them go. Kick them to the curb. It might seem harsh. It is, and it's not harsh. It only makes sense. It's common sense. Okay? Dead weight. Dead weight. I mean, just literally try to imagine you running a relay race or any kind of race, and you're trying to pull somebody on your team who don't want to get up and run. Can you imagine how heavy that person is? At least 180 to 200 and something pounds. You trying to pull them on, and they laying on the ground, chilling, talking about how fast everybody else is running. They talking about how fast everybody else is running. Hey, look how fast they're running. Okay, get your ass up and you come run with me. We can win this thing. But they want to lay back and chill and do nothing, and you're trying to pull them along the way. It does not work that way. It does not work that way, folks. You have to be willing. Let me tell you what Les Brown said. I'm glad I came to this. This came to my mind just now. Les Brown said this perfectly. He said you have to be willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. It's easy to lay down. It's easy to be dead weight. You can't spend your time with those people, ladies and gentlemen, because those people typically have a different mindset than you have. They typically have a different mindset, like, oh, yeah, here's another situation where the rich get richer and the poor gets poorer. Another situation, right? The rich get richer, the poor get poor. And you know what else they say? Well, what you going to get rich for? You can't take it all with you when you die. Those are dead weight people, folks. Let them stay where they are and keep believing that nonsense. And the reason why I say it's nonsense because, yeah, you can't take wealth or riches with you when you die. You're not supposed to. It's not designed for you to take that with you when you die. It is designed for you to be building your legacy. And guess what, folks? You can live forever through legacy. So you don't take it with you when you die materially, but spiritually, you live forever because it's your legacy. Why is it your legacy? Because you have affected and put a major impact in lives of hundreds of people behind you. See, that's the butterfly effect, folks. Whatever you do or do not do today will affect generations 100 plus years after you. So again, you live forever through legacy. Materially, it is not designed for you to take it with you. But let me tell you what else is not designed to take with you. Brokenness and poverty. You can't take that with you when you die either. So if you love your family, if you love the people under you, behind you, if you love them so much, then what's the choice you're going to make? What are you going to leave behind for the people you claim that you love? Are you going to leave behind riches? Or are you going to leave behind poor and poverty? You guys get what I'm saying? So if you got people sitting back talking about, oh, you can't, money can't buy happiness. Who said it was? Or who said it did? Money don't buy happiness. Is that your excuse for being a lazy ass? No, money don't buy happiness. But it is happiness that brings the money. You see, you got to understand the psychology of the philosophy of loser-minded people, folks. If you reverse the excuses that they make, if you reverse the loser quotes and sayings that they put out there, you will find where success lies, folks. See, you got to find success through adversity. Sometimes it's through other people's adversity. You can find success through other people's what is called excuses. Just reverse it. Just reverse it, folks. Like I just said, when you say people say money can't buy happiness, you reverse that and you will find success. How? Because money don't buy happiness. It's happiness that brings money. Happiness brings money. Money is a tool, folks. Just like, you know what? Stephanie Went just said it. It's a tool. It's a resource. It's a reward. And I'm going to tell you one thing. That is not a reward for the losers. That is not a reward for people who have a broke mindset. That is a reward for people who was hungry. That's a reward for people who listens to people who are successful. That is a reward for people who don't give up. That is a reward for people who do not have stinking thinking. So why are you spending your time with these people? They're draining you. Some of them are so, listen, Les Brown says some people are so negative, if you put them in a dark room, they'll start to develop. So you can't spend your time with these people. You are killing your own inspiration. I've seen people give up on their own dreams because they're trying to encourage other people not to give up on theirs. And it is so draining. It brings stress. It brings unhealthy health, a healthy body. It brings all of this stuff. Headaches, stress, Stress what? Causes what? Cancer. Cancer feeds off of stress and sugar. So think about that, folks. Think about that. So stop dragging dead weight across the finish line. That also goes for your services and products. Stop trying to give a discount to people who don't want to value your product or your services. There are no discounts, folks. Stop trying to brand yourself as some big discount person every damn holiday. You don't see Rolls Royce giving Christmas discounts. You don't see Rolls Royce giving. You don't see Bentley giving Easter rebates, right? You don't see Lamborghini giving New Year specials. You have to think of your services and your products to be world class on the line of Bentley, Rolls Royce, or Lamborghini, McLarens, Maybachs. You got to think of your services and your products to be on the line of that. Otherwise, if you don't, the people that you claim that's supporting you is going to always expect you to give them discounts. And the moment you give somebody a discount is the moment you de-escalate or de-edify or devalue who you are as an entrepreneur, or who your products or what your products are worth, or even your worth. How are you going to increase your net worth, folks? So you got to understand that in order for you to increase your net worth, you have to first increase your self-worth. You can't do that by giving people Christmas discounts. You can't do that. You thinking you're just going to gravitate more people because you give a discount? All you're doing is bringing along more people expecting a handout. And then when it's time for them to really pay, guess what? They ain't going to pay. When the real test comes for them to pay, when the real moment comes for you, you ready to speak? You ready to do something? You got something brand new you want people to get? They're going to say, I'm going to wait for Christmas for you to give us a 10% discount on your product. They're going to wait, and it could be January or February, and they'll wait all the way to Christmas so they won't pay your full price. Because you are known for giving holiday discounts for a service that you've said that is world class, like a Rolls Royce or a Bentley. That's why you don't see Rolls Royce giving holiday discounts. That's why you don't see Rolls Royce commercials, Lamborghini or Bentley commercials on TV. Why? Because their target audience is not sitting around watching damn TV all damn day. They're reading books. They finding different ways to not be dead weight. They finding different ways so they can put a dent into the universe. They're finding different ways that they can bring something special to the marketplace that it will be a necessity for the people. They're figuring out ways and reading. They're figuring out ways how they can become Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, Carlos Slim. They're figuring out these ways, folks. Stop giving discounts, because you giving discount is the same as trying to drag dead weight over that finish line. See, some people looking for quantity instead of looking for quality. Yeah, you'll get a lot of people to come chase your discounts, but the world class is going to buy the product without the discount. Talking to you entrepreneurs. How hard was it for you to write that book? How much did you go through to write your book? And then a holiday come, you want to give holiday discounts for your book, and then you work hard to build, that you work hard to write. You didn't even hire anybody to write it. You wrote it yourself. No ghostwriting. You wrote this book. You went through the troubles of getting a book cover design, get the text in your book edited, getting it published. And Lord knows if you're self-publishing, You got to do even more work, just as much work as a publisher is going to do. And you're going to give a discount because of some holiday? Really? Are you selling Rolls Royce? Or are you selling Hyundais? Because Hyundai's got $5,000, $10,000 rebates. You see what I'm saying? Rolls Royce don't have rebates. You ain't coming in there with that bullshit. You're not. You're just not. That's right. No discounts. Tiffany Wynn, no discounts. Get your worth, people. See, a lot of people say that, oh, I know my worth. Well, if you know your worth, then why are you selling it cheap? Why are you trying to get people to come run over to you? Why are you trying to increase your followers? You can have 1,000 followers and nobody really to spend no money. I don't care how many followers I got. My business page, Jay Hunter Lee business page, I got 13,000 followers worldwide, not just here in the United States. They're all over the world. That don't mean much to me. What means much to me is the lives that I touch, the lives that I impact, and who comes back to me and say, thank you for what you've done. How can I get more of what you're talking about? How can I get your book? That's what counts. And not none of these people from Bangalore, over in Bangalore, India, people in Bangladesh, people in Belize, Fiji. What else I got people? I know I got people in Guinea, Egypt. None of them have came to me and asked for a discount. They just said, give me the link to buy your book. That's all they asked. They never asked about price. They ain't asked for no discounts. So you got to learn, folks, stop looking for a discount. If you want something that's worth value, you see, when you started to discount your products and your services, people will devalue you. They're going to go to their other friends. Oh, yeah, man, he'll give you a discount. Oh, you know this person? She's giving away Christmas deals. There's no deal. The only deal is that you learn from the products and services that I provide, and you make yourself wealthy, or you make yourself of increasing value. That's the deal. No discount. You go to a Toyota, Hyundai, or Honda dealership and try to work out a deal. They'll chop the price down to damn near invoice price. But you ain't gonna go into a Bentley dealership with that shit. So if you won't go to them dealerships and asking for no discounts or no rebates, why are you gonna go to somebody that you claim that you support and ask them for that? See, when you do that, folks, you've become dead weight. You are the type of person that I would not drag across that finish line. I will leave your ass where you are and let you continue to try to send out invitations to your pity party. Bone dry. Not to be harsh. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. So that's the gist of what I wanted to talk to you guys about. You can't convince a loser to be a winner. That has to come from within. Just like happiness is an inside job. And, another excuse people like to throw out there, money don't grow on trees. It actually do. What do you think money is made of? It do grow on trees. So, but if you were, if you were like the government, you won't be getting rid of the trees. Let the trees grow so you can create more money. Because it do grow on trees, right? Another excuse people throw out there. There's so many excuses that people use as a cop out. Those are I call them cop out statements. Anything they can throw out there just to keep from being successful. You don't want to spend your time with them people. You do not want to spend time with those people, folks. They are there. Listen to me, folks. They are where they are for a reason. And 80 to 90% of that reason has to do with them. They put themselves there. No mental toughness. See, there's a book on mental toughness. It's called 177 Mental Toughness Secrets of the World Class. That's a long title. It's by a gentleman by the name of Steve Siebold. The title again is 177 Mental Toughness Secrets of the World Class. It's a book that's showing you and teaching you how the world class think. People like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos teach you how they think. So that you can get an idea. You can start to try to have these same type of thoughts and ambitions for yourself. Because those world class people, I'm gonna tell you one thing right now, they don't spend time with dead weight. They do not spend time with dead weight. Think about the clothes you wear, the car you drive, the house you live in. The people who created, who manufacture those things, do you think that they spend time around people who giving out pity party invitations? Do you think that? Do you think those people that the house who made the house you live in, do you think they will sit around and tell people everything will be fine when it's not? I'm here to tell you the same thing. Everything will not be fine until you do something about it. Come on, people. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. Mad at me yet? Because I'm going to keep telling the truth. I'm going to keep putting these type of messages out there. Get mad all day. It is what it is. Stephanie Wynn just said it's lonely at the top because majority of the people is at the bottom. And that is correct. Look at any corporate structure. Who is at the top? Only one person at that top, folks. Unless that person has a board. But who's at the top of that organization? One person, CEO. And then it goes like this on the way down. That apply. That's a triangle. The triangle is the most successful shape in the world. Think about the triangle coordinate system. Everything that follows that brings success has been done in a triangle form. The Chicago Bulls used to run an offense called the triangle offense with Phil Jackson, with Michael Jordan. Then he ran the same triangle offense in LA when he coached in LA. A proper route tree in the NFL or in football has a triangle system. It has three corners: the quarterback, the wide receiver, or the tight end, whoever's going to catch the ball, and the spot they're supposed to catch the ball at. That's your triangle, that's your triangular system, folks. Corporate structure has a shape of a triangle. If you like to do multi-level marketing, has a triangular shape. But you have to work the triangle. See, most people don't want to work the triangle. You got to work the triangle, people. Got to work hard. Jim Rohn said, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. And I tell you, work harder on yourself than you do in your business, your relationships, your marriage, everything. Because when you grow, everything around you, every aspect of your life will grow with you, or it will fall off. That includes your spouse. It will fall off. If they're not growing with you, they will fall off. So work harder on yourself, and everything else will grow only when you grow. That's all I got for you today, folks. I hope this has been helpful. If I've helped you guys today, put that in the comments and say thank you. This has been helpful. Do me a favor and share this video, especially if it was helpful to you. If it wasn't helpful, share it anyway, because you know somebody that this video can help. So with that being said, folks, I want you to do me one bigger favor, and that is to sing like no one can hear you, dance like no one can see you, love like you've never been hurt, and live like it's heaven on earth. I'm Jay Hunter Lee. I love you, and the world needs you. So stop that damn texting and driving, folks. Peace and blessings, and have a great day.